Ba, ibabadi dabadi da, idabadi dabadi 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 uppity dabadi da, ibabadi dabadi da, ibabadi dabadi lapadi dabadi 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 da, ilapadi dabadi, idabadi lapadi dabadi lapadi dabadi lapadi da, ilapadi da. Ilapadi dabadi lapadi lapadi dabadi dabadi lapadi dabadi da, ilapadi da. Illa petita 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 illa petita petita illa petita petita illa petita 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 petipa illa petita petipa illa petita 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 illa petita petita illa petita 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 illa petita petita illa petita illa petita 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 illa petita 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 illa petita petita illa petita petita illa petita petita illa petita 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 petita. Wait, where the hell did I go? Yeah! Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hi, Thank you all, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming today. Welcome to the show, everyone. Oh my goodness, oh god, I'm feeling giddy to be back. Welcome everyone, it's nice to be here. I noticed something. I think it's because of the way the chroma key is set up. Blah. 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 I'll probably need to change that. Oh, wait, I think I know why. It's because it's green in the background. I wonder if I can change that now. Can I? Maybe. It's kind of cool, though. You know what? We'll leave it for now. Everything's already scuffed up enough as it is. Hi! It's nice to be back! Hi, Axlottie. Hi, Diagnose. How you guys doing? Whoa. I just dropped something. That could have been very dangerous. But alas, it was not. I miss these little streams. You fixed your mouth. What's wrong with my mouth? What that mouth do, though? What it do? All my mouth does is talk shit and eat sugary desserts because I'm a dessert addict. Oh my goodness, it is really fun. Okay. Thank you for coming in today. I really do appreciate it. Oh my, how's the audio sounding? Is it okay? I'm trying some new audio settings out. I'm gonna mess around with some filters at the moment. I want to see if they sound okay. Hang on. Bop. Does that sound better or worse? What do you guys think? Or can you not see any difference? What if I do this? Bop. Okay. How's that sounding? Good? Bad? Ugly? The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Never seen that film. Maybe I should. I really like Fistful of Dollars. That's a good Western film. I don't know if it really makes much difference. That's good noise suppression, at least. Yeah, I've been trying out some new mic settings, so I don't know how this is all going to sound, if I'm being honest. I don't even know what voice I'm doing today. I think we're more doing a chill, relaxing time coming back today. So yeah. I suppose I have a bit of explanation to do, don't I? As to where I've been, why I've been gone, why my mouth is working again. In response to the mouth thing, I actually don't know. Sometimes VTube Studio is just weird. Sorry to break immersion all. But, yeah. Sometimes it's just kind of fucky wucky. But, my mouth is crisp and usable today. I like that little dinosaur emote. What is that? Dino Dance. Never seen that. It's kind of cute. I like it. Anyway, welcome to the show. In case you forgot, I'm Elijah Phantom. Nice to be here. I do acting and stuff like that, and also gaming. So today, what I wanted to do was talk a bit about where I've been, what's been going on, and all that stuff. But also, I also wanted to do a streaming year in review, if that makes sense, you know? A year in review. I have made a PowerPoint presentation for you all. A PowerPoint where we shall look at me in all my glory and all of my shortcomings as well. Because though I would like to be vain, I cannot be. We must be honest. We must be humble. We must stay humble, brothers. And, yeah. Righto, so, what do I start with? So, as some of you may remember from when I originally posted, I decided to take a break from streaming, for a few reasons. At the time, I was not doing the best mentally. So, earlier in the year, a couple of weeks before that, actually, I was on a long break from work due to some, I think, quite deteriorated mental health. And it's like, you know what? I think I actually need some time off work for a change. And I went to my doctors, I spoke to them about it, and I was allowed to have some time off work, on sick leave. And during that time period, I, decided to book some therapy appointments because my local GP, my general practitioners, have a system where they offer free counseling sessions for you, which is great. That's awesome. And so I was taking them and trying to get some skills to basically handle low mood and depression, in order to prepare myself for the future. And you may remember that I was streaming during that time as well. It was when I returned to work that I realized I realized a couple of things. Number one, I have just taken like a month off of work, and probably longer than a month off, to look after my mental health. I want to focus on going back into my job, because again, this is not my full-time thing. I wish it was. But you know, the theater doesn't run itself. I wanted to focus on settling back into work, getting used to everything again, before getting into before anything else. So I wanted to, okay, I'll put streaming on the back burner for now. Also, another big thing which I want to talk about, which we will talk about in the presentation a little bit, is that I was feeling really burnt out. I don't know if anyone noticed that. I don't know, but for a long time, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do on streams. I wasn't sure what I wanted to, what people wanted from me, what people liked. And also, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do going forward. I think the last straw for that, and realizing I need to take a break because I'm just burnt out, don't know what I'm doing, was the Earthsea stream I did. I don't know if anyone was there for that, but I did a stream where I read through some of my favorite book, Wizard of Earthsea, and it was something that I enjoyed doing at the time. But well, we'll get into it later on. But essentially, it was something where it's like, right, I don't know what I want to do going forward here. I wasn't planning streams ahead or anything. I didn't have any ideas for streams. I was just kind of going with the flow. And it didn't feel good. No, I think I've definitely realized that I'm the kind of person who functions much better when they are able to plan ahead with things. I prefer like even if I'm going out for an event, I prefer it when it is planned ahead. When um when I am planning for streams, I prefer having an idea which is planned ahead rather than like, oh, we'll just play whatever game I want or something. I want to do something which I find meaningful and enjoyable, and which I think is more entertaining for you. And I think that I am infinitely more entertaining when I have a plan ahead. I mean, a lot of this stream is planned out. Sure, I am kind of just giving my thoughts at the moment as a stream of consciousness, as it were. But I definitely have this planned out today. So yeah. Um. It's not all doom and gloom, though. We're back now. We have, of course, our little party blower horn. Love to hear it. And, yeah, we're just going to discuss a few things of those in detail with this presentation I have. Though, I also just want to ask, how have you guys been? What have you guys been up to, if anything at all? Personally, actually, yeah, I should probably say what I've been up to then. Warm water. Lovely. So, personally, as I said, I have been, I have been getting back into work, getting back into the flow of things. I think I am trying to apply for another job because I want something which is better for me in the long run, better for my health. Again, I would love to do streaming as a full-time job, but that's obviously not possible. Like, you are in the 1% of 1% if you get big through this. So, what I'm going to do is, I still want to do streaming, obviously, but yeah, I want to find another job which I think is better for me in the long run. And also, I just want a change of pace. I want a change of job. Man, when my rigging works, I think it works really well. Nice. But yeah, what do I mean? Yeah, so I'm getting back into the groove of things at work, just trying to readjust to myself. Meeting new people who joined in the time when I was gone, all that kind of thing. Very boring work stuff, but necessary work stuff, one might say. Hang on a second there. Why is all this very small? Does my screen size seem small? Hmm. Wonder why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Something about here you say. I want it that way. Yeah. I'm just a bit giddy today. So I've been getting back into the flow of work. I would love to tell you all the amazing things I've done in my time off. All the activities I've been doing. I've been going out and seeing the world and doing things. Unfortunately, I have not been able to. My one of my family members, around the time that I came back to work, was started off work because they had a operation which left them unable to walk. They're still not able to walk around that much. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to do much because I had to stay at home and look after her when she was around. Which sucks as well because my... I'll just say, I won't say my family. It was my mum who had the operation. My older brother was was also decided to go on holiday for a while as well, which was very stressful on me. I was not in a good place. I am carrying on with therapy sessions though, which is another thing I'll carry on to. But yeah, I was not in a good place. It was really annoying. I didn't feel in a good place to stream at all, and didn't feel comfortable when everyone was in the house all the time. Yeah, that's one thing which happened. I wasn't able to do much because I was having to look after my mum, but it's a shame. But well, them's be the kids' breaks. What I have been doing is I have been getting really into Digimon again. I mean, I guess I've been into Digimon throughout my entire time streaming, but like I've been watching Digimon Tamers recently. Do you guys know Digimon Tamers? That's the third season, which everyone really likes. And yeah, it's good. I watched it many years ago, and I completely forgot most of what happens in it. Um, so it's cool being like, oh wow, I completely forgot about that. Or, oh, I vaguely remember this thing. Like, there's a whole set of villains in that series I didn't know about. I just could not remember them. Like, they're called the Devas, and it's like, who are you again? Hmm. I huh. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I I guess you're here now. The little monkey man is the main villain now, and we have to deal with that. But yeah, Digimon Tamers is really cool though. Very different vibe from Adventure and Adventure 2. Adventure 2 I finished earlier in the year. Um, Adventure 1 I finished last year. And yeah, it's it's a really cool show though. It is really cool. Um, if you don't know what it's about, Digimon Tamers, it's completely separate from the first two series. It's its own universe. You can watch it completely independently, and you'll love it. It's really enjoyable. Um, it's in a world where Digimon is like a toy line, a card game, and a video game, like in the real world. It's very much like that, where it's all just like toys and stuff. The main character is a big fan of the Digimon card game, which was really popular at the time when it came out. The old Digimon card game. I think it's called Digimon Battle Arena or Coliseum, something like that. Anyway, the old Digimon card game was huge at the time. It was kind of like promoting a lot of stuff to do with that as well, because you know it is still made to sell toys, I guess, in the end. But yeah, it's a good story. He is a massive fan of the Digimon card game. Basically, designs his own Digimon as kids often do, you know, when they like design their own Pokemon or Digimon or other kind of monsters and stuff like that. We've all done it. I've done it certainly. I'm sure you could do it as well. Um, he designs a Digimon called Guilmon, which is this big red dinosaur guy, and for some mysterious reason, he ends up getting a Digivice, a digital device, which is used by people in the Digimon franchise to evolve Digimon, and amongst other things. And this Digivice ends up making his Guilmon, which he drew on a piece of paper, to life, and um, he ends up getting involved in a bunch of the main character's called Takato, by the way. He ends up getting involved with this whole like secret taming scene, Digimon taming scene, where there's like wild Digimon roaming around, which there's like secret government agents who are like trying to stop the Digimon. And it's really cool. Quite a bit darker than the other series. It feels like there's way more consequences to everything which happens. Um, yeah, it's it's certainly different, and it's really enjoyable. One regarding consequences, one thing which really strikes me about Digimon Tamers is that death is much more common in it. And by that I mean, so in Digimon Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, it very much makes it clear that if a Digimon dies, it will be reincarnated as an egg. As is the case in the games and the original V-Pet toys. Um, your Digimon, when it gets old enough, it dies and it becomes an egg and becomes a new Digimon, and that's how it works. The data just gets recycled, and that's what happened in the old game, in the first and second seasons of the series. Sorry, the first and second series of it. And Adventure 2 is really weird as well because they were kind of like, oh, I don't want to kill Digimon, when like everyone in the first series was like okay with that, and they got into fights to the death all the time. Um, because they were like, oh well, they're evil, so we need to kill them. Um, Adventure 2 sucks. There's so much wrong with it. But yeah, Digimon Tamers is very different in that, because so the way it works is that, like, all Digimon kind of have this instinctual urge to just absorb data and get stronger. So what they'll do is they'll kill a Digimon, and they'll beat a Digimon in a fight, kill it, and then, instead of letting its data escape and become an egg, they'll just absorb its data into themselves to become stronger, essentially gaining XP points. And yeah, it just means that Digimon no longer exists anymore. It's just been accumulated into your own sum of data, and it's just more numbers for you to add on to your stats now. It's really fucked up, actually. But yeah, as a result of that, death actually has a lot more meaning in it, because every Digimon is just trying to kill and absorb the other one. So yeah, it's it's a very different tone. Not that it doesn't have its light-hearted moments. Obviously, it does. It absolutely does. It's quite light-hearted a lot of the time. But yeah, it's certainly vastly different in vibes from the original series. But yeah, I've been watching Digimon. I do have some. I'll get onto that later on. Actually, I'll get onto that. Some rather sad things happened, which I'll get onto in a little bit. But yeah. But yeah. We'll get into that soon. What else though? Looking, I've been really getting into like gacha games like Goddess of Victory Nikke and Honkai Star Rail. I mean, he's already into Star Rail, but I don't quite it with it properly yet though. But I've been really into Goddess of Victory Nikke lately, just because it's got hot anime women in, and I do love me some hot anime women, because God knows I can't get any in real life. Yeah, I've been doing that. I have a bunch of food photos, some of which are good, some of which are bad, which I need to put in Discord so I can get them off my phone and make some space, but also just to have a record of them. And yeah, they're really cool, and I'm enjoying like trying out new recipes and stuff. Thorn, hello, welcome in, Thorn. Good to see you, my friend. But Donka. Okay, so I got this idea for a new anime. This is High School Girl, and she's got huge boobs. I mean, a real pair of badonkas, a real pair of gahonka-lonkas, a real pair of badonka-de-donka-lonkas. And then there's this other high school girl, and she's a transfer student. She also has huge boobs. I mean, some real hunga-lungas, some real hunga-to-hunga-bungas. It has been a while indeed, Thorn. I hope you are doing well. I hope everything is going lovely for you. You just came in whilst I was recounting my life story over the past month and a bit. You just got in on the sad part when I was going to talk about sad stuff, which was not Digimon related. Though I don't think there's any sad stuff Digimon related. Actually, I am thinking of getting an in-person deck to play. So I don't have a Digimon deck to play in real life. I play it online. I'm currently sick right now, so not Here, have a horn just for you. Yeah. I hope you get better soon, Thorn. I hope it's nothing too bad. I hope it's just like a common seasonal thing. Unless it's all in the mind. In which case, it's still not good, and I do hope you get better soon as well. Yeah. Just explaining before, one of the reasons why I was off stream was due to some mental health issues. I wanted to take a break to focus. I did take a month off work, in which case I was streaming quite a bit, though I kind of got burnt out on streaming in that time. And, yeah. My goodness, excuse me. 1 second. I did take a break from streaming in that time, because for the past month, because I wanted to get readjusted to work. I wanted to take some time to focus on streams. There's nothing. We'll get on to that in a second. Cold because my throat hurts and I have a headache and like coughing. You know what would be really good for you? Do you have? Okay, I don't know where you are. Do you have any like blackcurrant juice or blackcurrant cordial? Like juice which you just like water down and do you know what I'm talking about? Is it a thing outside the UK? If I say blackcurrant juice, everyone knows I'm talking about. Oh yeah, you put a little bit of juice in a glass and put water in it, and it dilutes it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Squash. You might hear it known as well. You've no idea? Okay, it's maybe it's a thing over here on it only, but yeah, it's like yeah, it's juice which has a lot of sugar in it to preserve it, right, for a long time. Um, Obviously way too sweet to drink by itself as it's using sugar as a preservative. So you just put a little bit in a cup and a glass or whatever, and you fill it with water to water it down. I have a friend from China, and when we were living together, he didn't know this. He just bought it because oh, a big bottle of juice, why not? And drank it straight, and it's like, and it's like, and he came to me and like, yeah, I'm having to water this down. It's way too sweet. And I'm like, my guy, you're meant to water it down. It's like, oh yeah, that's squash. It's cordial. It's meant to be preserved for a long time. So you need to cut it out. You need to cut it with water. Which reminds me, do you know the Greeks used to do like that with the wine as well? Yeah. Apparently Greek wine was extremely strong, very alcoholic. Probably due to the way it was fermented at the time. This was like thousands of years ago, by the way. Um, Oh, now you talk. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, and people, it was common practice to water down the wine, because it was too strong. Which I know that because of the epic poem, the Odyssey, actually, where in order to get the Cyclops Polyphemus to fall asleep and escape, Odysseus gives Polyphemus as a gift this wineskin with this super strong wine, like 10 times stronger than most other wine, which he got given as a gift by another king, and he gives it to Polyphemus, not telling him how strong it is, and Polyphemus just downs it all from the bag and just gets conked out. He is down. Take a little bit of juice. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Um, yeah, you obviously can get fresh juice as well, but yeah, that lasts longer than that as well. So, but yeah, that was it was very common practice for wine to be watered down like that in ancient Greece, and I imagine other parts around the world as well. But yeah. Uh, is it weird not having any sound on? I don't know. Maybe I should have some music on in the background. What do you guys think? I can have I can have this like I have this like ambient theater sound on in the background. No, yeah. It's like okay. I love sweet stuff. It is too. It's like harsh in how sweet it is. You know, it's really harsh. You can't drink it. Um, Granted, also, if you put too much water in, you just water it down, it just tastes like flavored water, which is not good either. So yeah, you gotta go find the right balance. Obviously, if you want it sweeter, you put in more juice. If you don't want it as sweet, you put in less juice and more water. Ratios are up to you though. I once put it in instead of red wine in a stew, and whilst the stew wasn't bad, it was too sweet because I did put way too much of it in it. So yeah, this is the ambient theater noise. I can turn it off if you'd like, unless you'd rather hear my sonorous voice. There we go. But what was I gonna do? Yeah. Um, the other big reason for why I took a break from streaming was because so as I mentioned, family member was sick. My mum, it was my mum who was sick. I had to be around to look after her. I wanted to get back into work after taking some time off. I have been doing some therapy, which I've been some counseling sessions to, get some skills to look after my mental health better. Also, I realized that whilst I was on my break from work and when I was streaming quite a bit, I kind of realized I was really burnt out on it. Throat lozenges and some pills from. I'm guessing that was lozenges, not Lorenzo's. Hey, Lorenzo. Yeah. Hot juice, maybe some like water. No. Yeah. Maybe some warm water with some honey in it. The best thing for a throat is warm water. Not boiling hot drinks. Lozenge is like Losenge, I believe. Is it? No. Yes, it is. Lozenge. How do you spell? Oh. Oh, right, I see. Right, okay, I know what. So I spell it like that. That's British English. In American English, it would normally spell it with a Z instead of an S. So that's why I just realized Twitch is going to be using American English spellings. But yeah. Um, warm water is great for your throat. Um, also something with like warm sugar and stuff. Like you'll see like cough medicine. A lot of that has um like glycerin and stuff in it, which is like a type of sugar. Hot sugar, no, melted sugar is good for your throat. So having something like a warmed sweet drink, like warm juice, or some kind of water with some honey and lemon in it, maybe. Um, that really helps you out. And yeah, don't have boiling hot water. You don't want to scald your throat. Hot chocolate, I would not suggest. The reason why chocolate is not very good for your throat. So it's quite thick and dense, and the milk content in it as well, even if it's dark, is not super good for your throat. I love chocolate and milk, so I do that anyway. But like if I'm trying to actively look after my throat, I won't have it. Yeah, it's just like so. I did know that when I used to be in a professional choir, and we constantly got told, do not eat chocolate before you sing, before any kind of service or any kind of concert. Do not eat chocolate, because it clogs up your throat. It melts down and it kind of sticks to your throat. It doesn't go down as smoothly as you'd think it would do. So yeah, and you are right. Whilst it is sweet, the sweetness, the sugar does not dissolve into it in the same way. I don't believe. So yeah. Uh, Obviously, if you want to drink hot chocolate just to keep warm, I mean, that's great. I mean, it's wintertime. Come on, treat yourself, honey. But yeah. I would not advise drinking hot chocolate for it. Though I actually recently found a recipe for Italian hot chocolate, which is very different from other types of hot chocolate I've had. It's really quite. I normally say, oh, you need to 70% dark chocolate traditionally, and it's like I don't like it with that. I think I'd either need to use like a 50% dark chocolate or like have more sugar in it, because it is quite bitter. Otherwise, it's not as sweet as normal chocolate. It's still like got that sweet, a bit sweet because it's got in milk, obviously, and it's still got sugar in the chocolate, but it's not as sweet. And also, it's very dense. You use cornstarch to thicken it, and so it's almost like a pudding consistency. Drink coffee black without sugar, the most part. You know what? That's fair. I'm very picky about coffee, but I do like sugars in it. This isn't good. I generally have about 3 sugars in it. If I do have coffee, I remember I'd like when I was in uni at the beginning of the year, I'd buy like a big tub of coffee because I'm like, okay, it's like the beginning of the school year at uni, and like they're selling a bunch of stuff off cheap because it's back to school stuff. It's like, oh, I'll tell you what, there's a big, no, jar, it was a jar even, big jar here. I'll buy this and I'll use this, and this will last me the year, and it did, and it was good. I have no sugar, I just drink it black. That's completely fair. You know, coffee is not. It's like steak, you know. There's no one size fits all. It's like different strokes for different folks. Some people like it with milk. Some people without. Some people love black stuff. Some people don't. I've been learning recently about the different types of coffee roasts actually, and you know, some people really like dark blends. Some people don't. Some people want lighter roasts, which is totally fine. You know. Different again. It's all different strokes, different folks. How you make it, how you cook it. Yeah. Personally, I don't drink coffee much anyway, but I do need that. How would it be hot chocolate out of white chocolate? I mean, you can do that. You can buy a powdered white hot chocolate to use. Though if you want to do it, okay, the easiest way to do it, get some milk and just melt some white chocolate in it. It's that simple. Obviously you wouldn't use cocoa powder. You may want to use some kind of like, I don't know, cocoa butter or something like that. You can get like powdered cocoa butter. Um, but yeah. You wouldn't use any like cocoa powder in it or anything like that. You just use melt the white chocolate into it. I imagine. I mean, I've had stuff from like a jar before, from like a jar like instant hot chocolate, which was white chocolate. It's fine. I think I prefer like normal milk hot chocolate or dark hot chocolate, but it's fine. Um, I don't know. I think if you don't like white chocolate, it's not going to change your mind. I think white chocolate has a much more like milky taste anyway, so it's a bit more subtle. It's kind of like, you ever had like a vanilla milkshake, right? More vanilla milkshakes are kind of like that. Can we get a redeem where you were to put you in a jar? No, only you go in the jar. Are we clear? Only you. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know why. For some reason, I don't know if you heard that coming through my mic. The sound alerts come through my other monitor, and for some reason, they're not coming out of my headphones. I don't know why. That's really weird. Thank you for the redeem, though, Thorn. Oh, right, okay. That redeem reminded me of something, but we'll get into it in a little bit. Okay, I think we should get on with what we want to... Oh, hang on. What the frick? Why does my eye change color? Huh. I'm on two different scenes here, and I think the chroma key is different on both of them. I've not played the beta. I thought it was is it not? Is it open beta or closed beta? I thought it was closed beta. Because the thing is, like, considering I've not been playing BlazBlue, oh man, I should have looked into it more. I'm like, oh, it's a closed beta. It's not out for a while. God damn it. How'd you find it though? I have seen a bit of stuff for it. I mean, I saw a bit for the first one as well, and game was really good. The netcode was good. Excellent. That's good. Great start. Great launch. I wish. Obviously, no, it's not just Arc Systems working on it. It's what they called Cygames, is it? Yeah, Cygames who make Granblue. It's a collaboration. I do hope that it has more stuff in it. As I've said before, one of the reasons why I've not played Guilty Gear in so long is because there's nothing in the game. There's nothing to do in it. It's boring. And, you know, you can add new characters, but it's not what I want. Rising, and so I went to Steam, and so that request access to the beta. Really? Oh, freaking hell. God damn it. Man. Well, it's not like I would have played it anyway. Or I wouldn't have streamed it at least. I probably would have tried it out at home, but, yeah. Has the actual release date been announced for it yet? The final date? If this was the open beta, I imagine it's going to be pretty soon. No fucking way. No way are they making Granblue Fantasy Versus free to play. December 14th. Ooh, that's like 2 days before my birthday. That's cool. I think I'll be streaming that. I'll have that week booked off as well because I thought, you know what, the week of my birthday, why not? So maybe I'll play it on stream. Ooh. I wanted to try the original out. I never got around to playing it though. But I guess there's no point now, considering this is going to be just that version, but better. Is that right? Or is the story like a continuation? Though I also know that the story is like I guess it's like an abridged version of the actual main mobile game. God, there's so many characters I want to fuck. Should I say that? Listen, you know the drafts, right? Okay, drafts. I want to play Granblue, right? Because both the fighting game and the mobile game, because like drafts are like one of my favorite fantasy races ever, and it's simply because all the girls are short stacks. They're like all short with massive tits, and all the dudes are just like giant buff like goat people. With massive horns, and like, yeah, it simultaneously like scratches my itch to just see big dudes punch each other and see like cute girls who are short and well endowed. I'm on that coom brain. Anyway, let's have this weird transition. Whoa. Did my message send? Release on 14th of December. I guess not. Nope, it didn't. I wonder why. My stream's been working fine. I wonder if it's on your end. I wonder if it's just Twitch being Twitch. There is 3 different editions. First is free to play, which gives you all the online game modes, casual matches, ranked lobby. Wait, Grand Brew. There's a Fall Guys game mode? It's Twitch being stupid, I see. Holy crud. There's a... You know what? That's cool. I appreciate that. I appreciate the different game modes there. See? That's what I want from Guilty Gear! That's what I wanted, right? I think I've said this before. I think I like Blaze Blue and how many game modes there are in that to try it. Even though it's a lot of it's still just using fighting, there's ways to try new stuff out in it. That's what I want. I want new things to do in fighting games, right? Right? Is that too much to ask? There is nothing to do in Guilty Gear. There's nothing. Oh god. Oh, hit the mic. But yeah, that sounds really fun. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, maybe we could do, like, if people in the Discord are willing to do that, maybe we can do, like, a group Discord thing of, like, playing, Grand Blue. Grand Blue Fall Guys. It's called Grand Brews. That sounds really fun. What's the sheep girl called? Because she's a giraffe. I know, like, a lot of people are... I already knew who she was because my older brother has played Grand Blue before, and he's told me about a lot of the characters and shown me a lot of them. I know she's, like, one of these Zodiac characters, which they release every year. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. So, every year, as it's always a new year, they're, like, the Chinese Zodiac, or, like, Lunar Zodiac, whatever you want to call it. It's a new animal, and every year they release a new animal for it, depending on the year. So, like, what year is it? Is it Year the Rabbit this year? Why has there been so few bunny girls this year? I thought there'd be way more. This is fucking outrageous. Pathetic. Anyway. Oh, hang on. Standard edition will grant you the offline single-player content and some co-op content, I believe, which I saw teased in a trailer. Yeah. Interesting. So, you need to play online if you don't get the standard version. I see. Unless you're in training mode. Thing is, I like story mode stuff, so I guess I can upgrade it, can't I? So, like, if I like the free version, I can get the upgrade to the higher level version, can't I? So, I might do that. The free-to-play mode is online only. Yeah, except for training. That's fair. Okay, hang on. Yeah, we're gonna go over here a second. Oh, because I didn't adjust any of this. So we'll put you over there. I'll go over here. There we go. Yeah, I'd be definitely down for upgrading. I don't know if you know anything about Grand Blue. Grand Blue lore seems pretty cool as it's developed. It seems really, really cool. So today, now that we've had a long preamble, excuse me, I burped. We're gonna do a year in review. So I don't know if anyone remembers. I don't know if you were even here at the one. I can't remember now. When I first got my new body, my new model, I did a 2022 streaming year in review, and I want to do a similar thing because we're about. Who are you talking about? The sheep lady who has a bunch of sheep? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I know a lot of people were like really excited because, well, for one, she's a popular character in the main game, but two, because a lot of people are like, oh, she looks like Watame from Shinomaki Watame from the VTubing group Hololive, because she's like a blonde sheep. But yeah, I know she's like a popular character in the game. She's one of the more popular Zodiac characters. Anila, yeah. A lot of people really like Anila. Okay, have you seen Sturm? I'll spell her name just in case. I don't think she's in the games. She's in Versus. Sturm. Look up Sturm, and I think you'll get why I like it. You'll get it. Though, apparently she's quite popular as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if she got put in, though. So, like, okay, it's weird, right? I've talked about this with people before, but it's like, I imagine it's really hard to choose a roster for that game. Because Granblue Fantasy, the game, the main game, has like over 200 characters in it, right? And the game's been going for decades. She's from the Granblue anime, and I haven't seen her play. Yeah, yeah. She would have been in the anime. She's a massively popular character in the series. Um, so it's weird, right? They could absolutely, if they wanted to, put just all the most popular characters in the game, right? They could do that if they wanted. However, it wouldn't necessarily make a good fighting game roster, you know? Because if you have a bunch of characters who are all like, have like, she uses a sword, right? If you all have a bunch of characters who are all sword wielders, it's kind of boring. You know, a lot of people have a go at Super Smash Bros. How a lot of the Fire Emblem characters either play the same or feel similar, because they're all just sword characters, and sword characters in general in Smash Bros. People make fun of. Hell, they made fun of it themselves when they released, is it Byleth? The default character for, Fire Emblem Echoes? No, Fire Emblem Fates. They made a joke about that in the trailer where it's like, oh no, we can swap between weapons to axes and things like that as well. Beelzebub. Yeah, I heard of Beelzebub. Yeah. Oh, hang on. What's his name? It's not Beelzebub. It's the guy. He looks like a high fashion star. He's like a demon. He's well. He's like a summon in game, but like they made Belial. Yes, Belial was the Versus was the first time he was playable actually. And awesome theme, Parade's Lust. Really, really, really awesome theme song. But yeah, a lot of people love Belial. He's a fan favorite, but he's never been a playable character. He's always a summon. Yeah, so for a lot of people, it was like a really great moment when he got announced for it. But yeah, you know, that's the thing, right? Like, you can have weird characters like that you can't normally have in a fighting game, but yeah, it's all well and good having two different Belial and Granblue Rising. There's regular Belial and there's Avatar Belial. Avatar Belial is probably what you summon then in the main games, but yeah. No, I was gonna say, so I think, you know, they could have had all the most popular characters in, but yeah, if everyone's a sword wielder, it's kind of boring, you know? It's better to have a wide variety of characters. It's why you have, I don't know the popularity of certain characters, but you know, it's like, it's why you, I can't remember what the little dwarven people are called, but they have those in Soris. I don't know who Soris is actually. There's, you know, like Ladiva is the bearded wrestler, right? Was actually they're a woman. Yeah, Ladiva is like a grappler, right? I don't know how popular they are. I don't hear them people being talked about, but yeah, Ladiva's in fucking Vasaraga. Okay, if Vasaraga isn't popular, I don't know what's going on because that guy looks fucking sick. That guy is so cool. Vasaraga is awesome. Also, ProZD voices him in the English version of the game, which is sick. But yeah, there's a bunch of characters. Some of them are from the main story, like oh, what's her name? Why do I think her name is Ludmilla? Is it Camilla? And his install super. Oh, I do. Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah. I've heard of him now. Yeah. I know there's like a really famous video of like, I think it's him and a bunch of other like of the big muscular dudes in Granblue just doing a song. It's more like the Ballad of Naked Men or something like that, and it's just them dancing in like loincloths or something. It's really dumb. But yeah, there's a bunch of characters who maybe aren't the most popular, but are, or at the very least, are popular enough, but are also different enough to, do, Catalina, that's her name, which always, her name sounds like a cow, Catalina. Charlotta, yeah. What's the race called? What's the race of, like, people, short people? They're not dwarves, they're like, they're kind of like, the Lalafell from, Final Fantasy 14. They're like, just like the short people, aren't they? They're like gnomes, almost. There's a character I really like, just based on his design, which I got shown by my older brother, called Galadar, who is a draft. He's just kind of this, like, buff old dude, who's kind of stout, a bit short and stout, but he's like this like legendary blacksmith who's trying to hunt down these defective weapons which he made, which have been stolen. From, he made them years ago and they've all been stolen. He's trying to get them back. And he's not a big character by any means, but I just think it's a kind of a cool idea. only says drafts. Hang on, let's have a look at this. Granblue races in Granblue. Races. There's like the dog people or cat people, animal people, like races in Granblue. Let's have a look. Granblue fantasy characters. Humans, evokers. Okay. Non-playable characters, related pages. Oh, hang on, wait. If you look at a character list. How do you find the characters? I don't. Oh God, what's going on? I don't understand anything. Vera is in Rising. She's special victory. Yes, I've heard of that. Yeah. I like that. I always like those kind of like unique interactions which they put in to make sense with the lore. Like, Ark used to do this quite a lot actually in like Guilty Gear and BlazBlue, where you'd have like the characters fighting each other before the fight, or they have special dialogue like Sin and Kai. No, not Sin and Kai. Kai and Sol would have a fight beforehand. Before the actual fight starts, like it's like an opening thing, and like same with like Ragnar and Jin in Guilty Gear. Yeah. They're sick. Those kind of interactions are always great. I'm kind of sad that GGST got rid of them, but yeah, those kind of interactions are always really fun to watch. Hang on. Let's have a look. I know you can like. There's a list of characters. Oh, I think it's on TV channels, that's why it's... GBF Wiki. Race. Okay, human, Erune... Is it Erune or Erune? Draff, Harvin, Primal, and other. Oh, yeah, so the humans are humans, obviously. Erune are like the animal people. Draff are the short stacks and the muscular dudes. And Harvin are the little gnome people. Hang on, I'll get them on screen actually. Hang on. I'm gonna show you two of my favorite characters. Hang on. Actually, no. It's okay. I'm gonna be sharing another thing in a second, so it's probably best to actually just put the links for them in here. Hang on. Where's Galadar? Oh, there's an SR Galadar. Cool. Yeah, this is Galadar. Get the link for him. He's just a cool old dude. I kind of appreciate it. Cool old man. Stride didn't really get rid of them. Yeah, it's not cool though, you know. You don't get anything like a special win animation or anything like that. Some Beelzebub looks. I really don't know much about him. I don't know much about Beelzebub either. Okay, tell you what, I will ask my brother and I'll see if he can give me some information on Beelzebub. I think he's pretty sure he's not human. He's a primal, I think. Hang on, where's the other one? Where's my girl gone? Sturm. Oh my god, she has a summer outfit as well. Holy shit. Holy shit in a fucking sandwich, Batman. Yeah, Sturm's really cute. She has short hair, and I don't normally like short hair, but I think it works on her. Hang on. I tried to look him lore and literally got nothing from him. Hang on, okay. Let's see if we can find Beelzebub lore. If I remember correctly, Beelzebub is a primal, yes. Baal. Wait, he's not a primal. What? How the hell is he not a primal? What the fuck is he then? Azazel. No. Maybe he's just not a playable character. I don't know. Hang on. We're gonna find this out, Thorn. Don't worry. We're gonna find out the mystery of this lunatic demon man. Tell you what, I have an idea. I'm gonna look at other characters. Here we go. Okay, other be Doraemon? Oh, there's a bunch of event characters. Yeah, this had a crossover things like Code Geass and like blah, 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 blah. Wait, was it Code Geass? Yeah, I think it was. And Bobo had a crossover with it as well. Hang on, maybe just type in Beelzebub. Beelzebub. Oh, he's a raid boss. That makes... Oh, no, he's a character. No, he's a raid boss. Ah, here we go. Okay, hang on. I'll give the link to you as well so you can have a look at it. Hang on. Yeah. We'll go here. Which... Lol googled at the first... Is Beelzebub a primal? And the first thing that popped up was, who is the main villain of Granblue and Belial? I saw a comment on the Belial trailer, and it was like, when he got announced, because that was a huge thing, and it's like, someone put a comment, I always remember that, it's like, man, the heroes in Granblue are just so boring compared to the villains. Hang on. Okay, let's have a look here. If you, allow me to, narrate this. Oh, he's astral, that's why. Okay. One of the Astrals who invaded the Sky Realm thousands of years ago, long before the war broke out. He was sealed away in pandemonium until the fallen angel Belial released him from his forced slumber. Obsessed with becoming the supreme being, he wields a substance capable of slaying immortals, chaos matter. And at his beck and call, his avatar is Avatar, the manifestation of destruction. Sky Realm, Astral Realm, Crimson Realm, his hands will mold these realms into one so that he may stand above all in creation. Naruhodo. Also says here, his ultimate desire is to govern the skies as the supreme king, eluding death time after time, and harboring the powers of both beast and chaos. The personification of a monstrous chimera continues to reign as a dark threat to the skies. Interesting. This is gonna get sent, Sag. I know. Hang on, there's some other quotes here for him, apparently. Apparently, there's some quotes on the home screen. It says, one is all is one, and the world is the one and only absolute king. The abominable Lucilius and his cunning have vanished into the dimensional void, and no one can destroy me any longer. The eyes of the High King glaring over the world. His well-trained body is like steel. Hair that seem to weave the beauty of this world will one day captivate all things. Even your reflection in the mirror is intoxicating. Don't know what any of that means, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's why I couldn't find him. He's not an astral, he's a primal. No, he's a primal. He's not a primal, he's an astral. What an edgelord. Have you seen his design? He's only edge! Alright, let's get things on the road. Let's go. No, not that one. Yeah, okay, no. Okay, so we're going to start our streaming year in review presentation. And we're going to be talking about some stuff. Some stuff quite personal, some stuff not so much. And certainly not all positive, but that's okay. Sometimes you've got to take the good with the bad. I have no idea. I think astrals can... What is the difference? Tell you what, okay. After stream, I'll ask my brother, and I'll put it in the Discord later on, or we can do it next stream, because we'll be streaming later in the week as well. So, we can then... if you... Remind me to bring up what the difference between a Granblue Primal and a Granblue Astral is. I don't think I have your Discord. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Exclamation mark Discord. I'm pretty sure you're in the Discord, aren't you? Are you not? I thought you were. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Anyway. Matt, actually, no, Granblue being, like, free to play. Oh, I remember. Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I remember now. Maybe I can add you on Discord. I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, we'll figure it out. Wait. I have Twitter as well, so you can, I don't know if you use Twitter or not. I don't really, but you can message me on there, I guess. If not, we'll sort it out, don't worry. Yeah. Anyway. Right. Here is our streaming year in review. Honestly, Granblue, let me just leave random service. Yeah, sometimes you're in a server and you're just like, why am I here? Why did I get in this one? I thought I always forget that you've always reached the cap, haven't you? But yeah. This is my 2023 streaming year in review. I was going to say, yeah, Granblue being free to play, very exciting. So if it's out just before my birthday, that's awesome. I'll probably play it. That sounds really good fun. Okay, so streaming year in review. Last year I did a similar thing. This year we're doing it as well. So first off, I want to talk about successes we've had this year. And some of them are big, some of them are small, some of them are not related to streams at all, but hey, that rhymed. Nice. Okay, so first things first. We have reached over 100 followers on Twitch, and we got affiliate status last year. So, I think that's really awesome. That is something I was working a long time for, and yeah, I'm very, very grateful to everyone who's followed. Inevitably, in my time off, I did notice that the follower count dropped, because, you know, that's what happens if people are like, why am I subscribed to this person when they don't even stream? And yeah, that's fine, I think it was only by like 3 people or something like that. But yeah, still to even like get that many people, that's an insane number, really, when you think about it. 100 people are like, you know what, yeah, I'll follow you, you're entertaining enough. Let's go, Thorn! Let's go, baby! Yeah, I normally post when I'm streaming on there as well, so... hang on, what else? Yeah, we made a YouTube channel, and we posted videos on it. One thing which is weird, right, is that the first video did, probably because of the thumbnail, got like 150k views, despite it being like 8 seconds long. None of the others did that. None of the others I've done as well. Granted, I also don't post that regularly on it, which I probably need to do that. But it's weird. I wish it hadn't done as well, because it kind of put the standards for everything else off track. But still, I have a video YouTube channel now. I have posted stuff on it. I want to be posting other things on it going forward in the future, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But hey, that's there. I think I got a couple hundred subscribers on there, which is awesome. Nice stuff. I have received... I can't see from my head in the way. I received a payment. I'll move over here, actually. Hang on. From... I received a payment from Twitch.com for the first time. It was not a large payment. I believe it was about £40 US. No, $40 US, maybe. But, you know, that's people who've been like, hey, I shall subscribe to you and donate and whatnot. And I really do appreciate that. So for everyone who has bought a subscription this year or whatever, I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. You know, nice to have a little bit of spending money. And also, not related to stream, but something very important, I have started taking therapy and counselling to look after my mental health. I'm currently in the middle of sessions at the moment as well. I have a session booked for Thursday next week. And, yeah. Just trying to, like, get skills to better look after myself. Huh, I was already in your server? I thought you were already in. What's your name in my Discord? Hang on. I'm sure you're already in. Is it Chepsy? No, it is Thorn. Is it just Thorn? Hang on. Because I'm sure... I have no idea what went on here, then. Huh. Well, okay, then. Never mind. That's fine. Whatever. Who cares? But yeah. Not a big deal. Well, live and learn. Anyway, started taking therapy. Just trying to look after myself better. Prepare my mental health more. It's important to look after that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've been doing that. I'm pretty happy with myself for actually doing that. While ago, I never looked in your server. Yeah. Probably. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm just gonna make chat a bit small. Just move it. No, yeah. Let's make it a bit smaller just so you can see better. I want to talk about why I started streaming in the first place. Yeah. When we're looking at this year in review, we're looking at things about, like, well, what's going well, what's going wrong, and why am I doing what I'm doing? What's the purpose for it? So... Originally, yeah. One of the reasons why I wanted to stream was I got inspired by one of my favorite streamers, Akuma Nimune, another VTuber. So VTubing specifically is what I got inspired to do, because it's like, because my thought process was that, well, her streams were, and I still think they are, very, very fun. They're a great source of comfort for me, especially when I had started having thoughts of wanting to do it myself. No, it's just a great source of comfort throughout, like, for a long time. And yeah, I still think she's very entertaining. Still one of my favorite people to watch. And she just seemed to be having a really great time doing it. Just massively fun time streaming. And I thought, well, why can't I do that? There's no reason I can't, I guess. And I'm not gonna lie. At the time I was lacking. I guess I still am lacking. Severely lacking though any kind of means of socialization, and it felt like an opportunity to do that. Like, this was like, I guess, like, coming towards the end of lockdown, I guess, Yeah, it was a way to socialize though when I didn't really have any ways to do that. Um, and yeah, and honestly, I've never really had a great way to socialize, but yeah. It just seemed like a really good way to just like entertain people from around the world. I love acting. That's why I look like this. And yeah, I thought, why not? Why not? We can have some fun. We can entertain people from all around the world potentially. Yeah, I just thought, this is a fun. Sounds like a fun idea. We're tapping into the entertainer itch, as it were. So yeah, you can see here. I would be. Oh, hang on. So can't see from my head. I would be lying if I said even a bit of popularity and money. Well, not incentives. I think every streamer's thought, man, it'd be nice to earn a bit from this. I think everyone who streams has had that kind of thought. If you're doing it to not just for your friends, but for a larger audience, I think that's just an inevitable thing to happen if the opportunity is there, right? Of course, I'm not saying that this was my main goal. I very much understood that it is the 1% of 1% who actually make money on this site. A very, very small number of people actually make any kind of monetary gain at all on here. But the chance of making it even more than just a hobby is a nice dream, So yeah. And one other thing as well, which is kind of really weird. It's kind of a minor reason, for being honest, but so a family member of mine was streaming fairly regularly a few years ago, especially back in lockdown. And I remember watching him, and I told my moderator, my friend and now moderator Buster Harvey, told him to come and watch him. And he was like, "Why don't you?" He messaged me saying, "Why don't you do that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm not very into that. I think you'd be good at it." And I don't know. It was like a little thing of just like I don't know if he really meant much by it, but it was a little thing, and I thought, you know what? Why not give it a shot? This one guy I know, this one guy thinks I'd be decent at it. Why not? What's to stop other people from doing the same? Um, it wasn't until much later on that I actually did do it in the end. But I thought, why not give it a shot? And I still remember that moment. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that little gesture. Hmm. 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 Hang on. Did I not edit all the... God damn it. I just realized not all my slides are edited. That's about right. That's about right. We love the scuff here, folks. We love the scuff. Oh, I'm hungry. I need some food. Okay, no worries. Anyway. But yeah. So, this is pretty short. What I originally wanted to do on streams, I wanted to do two things mainly, which were to play games and, oh, excuse me. I wanted to play games, and I wanted to do some acting stuff. Um, acting activities. So, so VTubing essentially. VTubing to me seemed like a great avenue to do more character-driven activities, right? It's, and as well as anonymous, but more character-driven stuff. So, it's, to me, acting-based things was like a no-brainer. It's like super interesting to me to say, oh, we can experiment this and do it on stream. And so that's what I wanted to do. Wanted to do things like plays and readings and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that was my initial plan. And of course, I wanted to play games. Because I like games, I guess. I like games a lot. The most common thing to stream on Twitch, probably next to just chatting, I think. And most popular thing to stream worldwide is if you're not being naked. But yeah, I just thought that it was a great opportunity to try out some new games, new games that I play, or to try out new games, or to play games which I'm familiar with, but in a different way, with like things like challenge runs and stuff like that. So yeah, that was what I originally wanted to do on streams. That was my idea. Regarding what I enjoy about streaming, yeah, so this is gonna sound cheesy, maybe, but I honestly just really enjoy being able to just interact with people. Getting a dialogue going with people is it's an absolute joy. Not always an easy thing. I'm certainly awkward myself a lot of the time, but yeah, well, when you get in the flow of it all, it is very, very rewarding, very rewarding. And I don't think having a conversation while streaming is not super difficult. It's not super. It's quite difficult. Like especially if your chat isn't very active and they're not willing to converse with you on everything. It's tough. It's tough. You kind of need to be able to just hold a conversation with yourself a lot of the time, where it's like oh, I did this. Oh, that reminds you of this thing. Oh, that reminds you of this thing. And you need to keep going and going and going and going like that, right? And some people don't talk on stream. Some people just find to do like the odd thing. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, nice. That's not interesting to me. It's just not. I want noise. If I'm watching someone talk predominantly, I want to see them talking. Um, yeah. It's just very rewarding to be able to speak with people. Very relaxing, very very good for my health, I think, as well. Um, so yeah. Next point, again, this is probably cheesy even, but yeah, it's seeing people come in just to see me. So yeah, a lot of people have come and go over the past I think 2 years. Yeah, 2 years since I've been streaming, and you know, many, the reason for that, many come in depending on the game that you're playing. You know, and if people aren't interested in what I'm playing at the time, they'll probably not follow me. To see people come in regardless of the game just because they find me as a person entertaining, I think that's really incredible. It's people from all over the world essentially being like, "Hey, I like you and you are a lot of fun. I want to stick around a while." And I think that's just extremely validating and very, very humbling as well. Um, so in light of some recent events in my life, it even if people are only seeing a more performative side of me, it's extremely warming to be accepted by even a handful of people. Um, to break character completely for a bit. I had a friend of mine, longtime friend. I've mentioned them on stream several times. I don't know if anyone remembers me mentioning the girl with the American boyfriend. Um, but she contacted me a bit before I returned back to work after my break, and this also contributed into why I took a break from streaming. Um, she sent me an extremely long message talking about how she no longer wanted to be friends with me anymore. And she had a list of reasons for it, and it hurt. It hurt. These were not thoughts I had about her in any way, but she inevitably did have them about me, and I talked to people, and okay, well, have I? Am I just as terrible as I've always thought? And they're like, no, of course not. I think she's going through some things as well, and maybe she is. I don't know, but yeah, it sucked. Um, and it's happened a lot where like, I don't think I've done anything. Oftentimes, the things she said that she didn't want any friends over, just me being me, which makes me wonder if I'm just not someone people get on with. Though to have a few people who are like, hey, I find you entertaining, I want to be around and see what you do. That again, it's extremely warming, and yeah. So to the people who have stayed for have come in and stayed for a long time, thank you. I am very, very grateful from the bottom of my cold dead heart. But from the bottom of my heart, though, I am very grateful for that. So thank you for sticking around. I do appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, my eye's working normally here. Yeah. Thank you very much. Right, that was too serious and cringe. Let's get back into it. So yeah, being able to like use streams as a means to like try out games, I think also just a really really good opportunity. It's something I really enjoy, like being able to play Vagrant Story. Whilst I didn't always love playing it because it's a frustrating game at times, I very much enjoy the fact that I got the opportunity to play it on stream. Um, yeah, it's just great opportunity to try things I've never got around to before, which is what I'm going to be doing in the future. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, speaking of games though, being able to voice in games is a great pleasure for me. I absolutely have some work to do on voiceover things, right? On voiceover stuff. But it's nice to be able to essentially use streams as practice for it. It's a way to try different kinds of characters, emotions, voices. Really, it just really makes me feel more involved in the game. Not that I can't enjoy fully voiced games, but I feel for streaming, it's more fun to be involved in the game like that, rather than just sit back as a spectator. And I've made a small number of friends and acquaintances through streaming. I just found it to be very nice to interact with them on stream and even stream with them as well, like Winter. as well as just be comfortable messaging them in my free time. Even if only a few, it really feels like I've made some friends, and that's great for me because I'm historically bad at making friends inevitably. So, and in light of recent events as well, it's like something I want to push forward going forward. Push for more going forward. Just like making more friends. Um. So yeah, but there's a lot of things I enjoy about streaming. I do want to be on a look at the bit of the negatives here as well, saying what do I not like about streaming, and this is more just to balance things out, because there are things I don't like, but it's important to be able to acknowledge these. So, what do I not like about streaming? Trying to do something niche and new, and having it not get any traction for one. So I do find it extremely disheartening when I try to do like a niche stream and some new idea, and no one pays attention to it. No one watches it. So admittedly, I think part of this might part of this may lie in my inability to properly market myself on or these ideas I have, which I think is absolutely a thing, right? I think it's absolutely a thing where I don't understand how to market myself on that kind of thing. Um, However, I also think like there's not a market for it. Maybe I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I honestly I don't think I have an audience that's interested in those kind of things. Like I remember like was it last year? I did like a stream where I went through a lore reading of all of Bionicle's lore, right? Um, or stream play reading streams as well. And like a lot of them don't get any views, but barely anyone is there watching them live. And yeah, that discourages me from wanting to do them because no one's there to even view the entertainment. It's like, well, whatever. I guess it's not entertaining then. The most successful one I had for these kind of oddball streams, which are a lot of the acting streams, was the one where what was it? What was it? It was the oh my god, I can't. The screenplays one, yes, the bot generated screenplays, which was a lot of fun. I think maybe that worked because there's something in that, there's something in that's not so hyper specifically focused. I love how they gave Beelzebub full screen unlockable, which can also anti-air his opponent in Rising. Wait, what? I said unblockable, right? Okay, that mate. I thought unlockable. I'm like, wait, you unlock moves? That'd be a twist. A full screen unblockable, which can also anti-air. That's sure not to cause any problems. Hang on, is it like a strong unblockable though? Is it kind of like a... Yeah, it's unblockable. Wait, hang on. Full screen, do you mean vertically or horizontally? Or do you mean the full screen? Wasn't that? Damn it, Thorn, you interrupted me. Um, yeah, when I say full screen, I mean, oh no. Oh dear. Well, that can't be good. That's surely that can't be good. Surely that's going to cause some problems down the line, isn't it? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh well. Well. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Um, yeah. Um, no, yeah, no. I'm sure you can imagine. It sucks when you put a lot of yourself into a lot of your ideas into streams and they don't pan out. Not the only people are interested in them. Which sucks. It does. It does. Yeah. I do try to tell myself that these types of like oddball streams are mainly for me and a chance to explore different avenues. It still feels bad when something I'm passionate about is paid little mind. But yeah, that's just my honest thoughts on it now. You can dodge against it. Oh, cool. Or use a projectile invincible move, or armor through it, or use a reversal against it. Okay, so there's a lot of like specific counters to it, but there are counters to it. I'm guessing it's not super damaging as well. Or is it a super move? Yeah, also, yeah. So I mentioned earlier about YouTube, the YouTube channel, and having a lot of views on the first video, but not much. I don't like getting myself caught up in the numbers. I do want to grow as a streamer. I do. It would be great to. But it sucks to feel like I have trapped myself but I've just trapped myself and just slave to the whim and whimsy of a follower account, rather than simply ignore it, you know, yeah, rather than ignore it, I think there may be a healthier way to deal with handling the numbers, but I've yet to know that. I need to figure that out. Um, you know, but, it's what here, wanting growth is fine, right? It is, I think it's fine. If you pay attention to that all the time, though, you will constantly feel as though you're stagnating if that number isn't increasing. And I've felt like that for the past few months now. They're just stagnating. I don't want to feel that way, That's why I took a break. I've got plans for streams now, and I think I'm much better for it. It's a meter burnt special move, so it costs 1 bar of meter and deals some good damage. Whoa. I'm not sure on the mechanics. Oh wait, no, hang on. Granblue also has like instant special moves, right? You have like short inputs for special moves, but they're weaker, aren't they? I remember that being a thing a lot of people really liked, because it's like if you're casual, if you're not used to fighting games, it gives you a chance to get an idea of what they're like. If you're and you can still play them. If you're more experienced, you can still do those, and you'll be better at the game for it. Though interesting as well, it's not like, oh man, you're a filthy casual using short inputs. No. Like a lot of people mix it up. Like if you're only one hit away from dealing the finishing blow, it doesn't matter what you do, so long as you get that hit in. So yeah, like a lot of high level Granblue players, I remember hearing about this will they'll mix them up, depending on what's convenient for them. So yeah, the haven't choose ultimate moves, which are meter burn moves for special moves, and EX moves only affect your cooldown. EX move only affects your cooldown. Interesting. How very interesting. Also, all the characters in the first game are in, aren't they? Still. Also, oh yeah, sorry, carrying on just the stream for a second. This isn't directly related to streaming, but I don't like the idea of being forced to use social media. Right? I don't. I hate Twitter. It's terrible. It often seems to me like you need to be posting on there to gain some growth in some capacity. Or to like to socialize with people on it. It all feels to me. You can with that one? Yeah, thank you, Thorn. I know. No, to me, it all feels like mindless posturing, and it's just mindless posturing and regurgitated ideas, which people spout out to gain an iota of clout. Right? It's nothing. It is nothing. It's people putting on the biggest "I'm a good person" face possible, and starting witch hunts. And I don't want to be on that. I think as well. Obviously I see a lot of VTubers on Twitter, and so listen, I love VTubers. I am one. I think a lot of the VTubing Twitter stuff is cringe as fuck, because it is that. It is mindless posturing and people trying to gain clout by just spitting up ideas which have been said countless times before. It's just, it's not for me, right? It's not for me. I think in going forward, I will have to reevaluate how I use it going forward and consider if it's worth it. One thing I would like to say though is that I don't even know Filion. There's a word for that. It's called tweeters. There's nothing V about it. Ugh, God, fucking kill yourselves, assholes. Just no one likes you. I just want to say, like, yeah, there's a word for it. It's like people used to do that. They just call it role playing as your OC though, which is what it is, and then you just like be political about it. That's all it is. But yeah. Interesting to note though is that something I do think about is that you know the streamer Fillion, right? Fillion, very popular VTuber. They call themselves VTubers, but they never stream. They just tweet and. Well, yeah, that's the thing. They don't do anything. They just be on Twitter, and be terminally online, as they say. But yeah, they're nothing. They are less than nothing. They're pathetic. They're miserable beings. I just looked outside my window. Holy shit, it's dark out. But yeah. No, fuck them. Who gives a shit about what they say? They're nothing.
I'm out here doing shit. What are you doing? Nothing. You rat bastards. Come back when you've made some content. What does content mean? I don't fucking know. But it can be anything except tweeting on social media, posting on your social media accounts like a bitch. You're nothing but a little bitch.
No, I was gonna say though, yeah. It's pretty interesting that, Fillion, very popular streamer, very popular VTuber, she rarely uses Twitter. Leans more on Discord than anything. If anything, I've only seen her post on Twitter as like a punishment for things. What Beelzebub, like what Beelzebub would call them insects, even though Beelzebub pretty... It's kind of ironic considering his name and the origins of it, Lord of the Flies and all that. Or was that Mammon? That was Beelzebub. No. Yes? Yeah, the irony. Oh, the irony. Yeah, oh yeah, Mammon's I don't think Mammon is characterized by the actual animal of a sloth, but they are the Prince of Sloth, I think. But yeah, how ironic. You read Lord of the Flies? That was not a good book. People love that shit. I fucking hate Lord of the Flies. I think that story's fucking ass. It's a book which, well, to be a regurgitation, Lord of the Flies regurgitates the same ideas 20 times and just wording it differently. It's fucking boring. It's a boring book. If you've never read Lord of the Flies, you're not missing out on much. It's a really boring book. But no, yeah, like, think about Fillion, right? And like, she doesn't use Twitter. She mainly uses Twitter for like punishments on streams. Like, oh, tweet this. I'm like, all right, fine. And that's often her chat deciding on what to post on there. She leans much more on Discord, and obviously she's much bigger than I, and has an active community to facilitate that in the Discord. But it is something to consider in terms of usage, and maybe it is something I need to push forward more on Discord than anything else. Gremlin will either call you insect or worm, or he will call you a pathetic weakling. Is he like a bully character? And like an Azrael, right? Azrael and Guildsgear, like Broly in Dragon Ball FighterZ? Or like, who else? Some guy from Tekken I'm thinking of. What's his name? I can't remember his name now, from Tekken. Like, these kind of, the bully characters, who just like, they're not massively slow grapplers. They're big characters, but they're not like slow, chunky grapplers. They're just kind of like, they just dunk you, You know what I mean? They're kind of like a weird archetype to pin down. But yeah, the bully. But yeah, we've spent enough time on what we don't like about this thing. Let's go on some interesting points about how I think I can improve. Yeah. Self-improvement I think is very important in this kind of thing. So that's what I want to do. So I need to get better at saying all the random shit that comes to my head when I am by myself in front of other people, right? So like,
Twitch sent my message.
I'm sorry, Thorn. Twitch is being a meanie. It keeps just coming up. I think whenever you do that, I think it just comes up with "Welcome to the chat room." He is edgelord who believes he's better than everyone else. He is the edge. The edge of tomorrow. But yeah, I think I don't know if you had this, Dawn. I don't know if anyone else listening has this as well, but it's like, you ever say shit when you're by yourself, or you just think things, you're like, God, that's so fucking funny. I'm the funniest guy alive. And then but it's stuff you don't say, or you forget to say, or never would say, to if anyone else is around, right? Like, I just have internal monologues with myself, and I'm like, this shit's funny as fuck. Or, like, I'll play characters, but I'll make up character scenes by myself in my head, and I'm like, oh yes, Joffrey, I'm terribly sorry, but we can't have you this winter at the park. For you see, it's been hounded by werewolves. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know, some shit like that, right? But it's like, it's funny when it's funny. That wasn't funny then, obviously, but it's funny when I do it, right? And it's like, ugh. I need to find a way to capture that energy, because I think it would make me way more entertaining than I am. Otherwise, I just have to rely on this little horn. This is my only entertaining aspect. The rest of me is just my dashing good looks and also my huge, massive, throbbing personality. Sorry, I meant cock. I meant cock. Are you fucking kidding me? You didn't have to do that, you know. Hang on. Let me go get it. Hang on. Where is it? Come on. Where have you gone, Nose? The nose knows. Wait, where is it? Genuinely, where? What's going on here? Here we go. Okay. Oh no. No, yeah. Oh no. Nah. You happy? What time is it now? It is 4:52 p.m. for me. I Thank you for the redeems, Thorn. At 4:54, the nose goes off. Fucking hate my life. You know what? Streaming was a mistake after all. You know what? I shouldn't have come back at all. This was terrible. This was. All around me are familiar faces. Wait, didn't I say a while ago I'd get like a clown emote? When I next get the chance to get more emotes, I'll make a clown emote, okay? I feel like I said that a while ago. But yeah, how can I improve going forward? Yeah, just get better at saying the random shit which comes into my head. I think that's a good thing to do. Yeah. I just think it'd be way funnier and more entertaining if I was able to harness that power. I want to hone in on more on different genres and activities that play into my strengths, right? So I've realized that some of the strengths, okay, so when I was thinking about how I can improve, okay, so what are my strengths in streaming? You know, I can do a lot of voiceover stuff for a long time, I think. And you know, when choosing a game, maybe choose something that involves a lot of dialogue to voiceover, you know? You know, without being so text heavy, at least that people are not interested in it. An example of this, I played Digimon Survive last year. I need to finish that. No, early in the year? Yeah, early in the year. I need to finish that though. I didn't get very far in it. Digimon Survive is a game which I enjoyed quite a lot, as both as a Digimon fan and as a fan of strategy games. Yeah, add a clown emote. I will do. I don't know if I have any emote slots. I think you need to get more as you go on, don't you? Maybe I do have some emote slots. I don't know. I'll have to look later on. But yeah, I'll get one. But yeah, regarding Digimon Survive, that was a game I enjoyed a lot. It has has a lot of like visual novel elements, which they combine that with turn-based strategy, as well as a lot of that dialogue being voiced. Maybe it doesn't make for a great viewing experience. Very few people can make strategy games successful on Twitch. I think a lot of people aren't interested in watching them. But yeah, it's definitely something that I'm trying to lean towards more games that I think suit my strengths and suit the landscape better as well. Like I'm sure I'm not big enough for a lot of people to watch, even regardless of the game. But yeah. Also, a lot of people say they like my energy. Especially when doing things like introducing, like, oh, welcome to the show. I'm Lodge Vanden. Nice to see you. So maybe choose to do things which can like keep me hyped up as well. Keep me hyped up, keep me high energy throughout. Because a lot of people just say they really like my energy, except for this one little bitch who came in one time. Okay, I'm gonna take the clown nose off in a second, but I need to say this, right? There was this little fuck who came in one time, right? First time ever coming to the stream. Never made a comment before. I didn't know who they were. They said I couldn't even remember what I was doing. They came in and they were like, oh wow, this is too much for me. I'm getting anxious, and then left. And it's like, I'm sorry, who the fuck are you? You come in, say I'm making you anxious, and then leave. You didn't need to do that. You're not anxious. You're just a dick. You're just an attention whore who wants people to know who they are and that they're an anxious little baby fuckboy. You're not a fuck boy, you're a fuck toy. Fucking hell. How rude is that? You just come into someone's chat saying, this makes me uncomfortable, and then leave. So fucking rude. No understanding of etiquette at all. Pathetic. Wait, what are we talking about now? No, talking about, this was some ages ago, right? I don't know if you were here for it, Thorn. Someone randomly came into my chat. I don't know what I was doing. I can't remember what I was streaming even. But some random person came into my chat one time. This was months ago, by the way. But I just remember that because it was just like so rude of them. It was like so oddly rude as well. It wasn't just someone being in and saying like, "Oh man, you suck, VTuber." No, someone was like, "Oh, this makes me this is making me anxious," and didn't say anything else. It's like the first comment and they said, "Oh man, I don't know. This stream is making me anxious." And it's like, I'm sorry, am I too much for you? Like, have some fucking class. Obviously not anxious enough for you to not make a comment about it. Jesus Christ. You know, it's like, how fucking rude. How rude is that, right? Thing is, I was wondering at the time, I was like, am I taking this too wrong? I asked Winter about it, and like, Winter, is this guy being rude here? Am I being like, oh no, dude, he's being hella rude? I'm like, right, yeah, this guy's a fucking cunt. Like, you're not anxious, you're just like an asshole, You're just an attention whore who's come in and like, oh, look at how anxious and ooh-woo quirky I am by talking about how my anxiety, and has left. Like, actually go fuck yourself, buddy. Oh, man. Yeah. Thanks for not being an anxious mess, Thorn. I do appreciate you always being here. You're always good for a good chat. Yeah, I'm gonna... oh, yeah, okay. I need to make a note about that. Checking the difference between astrals and primals and finding out some lore on Belial and Beelzebub. I will do... Oh, God. I will do that for you, Thorn. Don't worry. But yeah, yeah, just planning streams which are doing things which I think play more to my strengths. I just think it's a good idea. If anyone has anything, I swear that person gets real nervous and scared. Yeah. It's like, are you paying cash or card? Like, bro. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Hang on, I had the nose on for way longer than 2 minutes, but you know what? Special occasion. We've come back. We've returned. It's fine. You're gonna redeem it again, aren't you? Wait, how many points do you have, Thorn? I'm very curious. Also, I think there might be I don't know if you know a way to do this. I want to try and find a way to toggle to have 1.3. Oh, fuck no. Okay. Fucking hell. Um, you. What if I were to raise the points? How big do you think I'd have to be to like raise the point redeem for the clown nose to like 6,000 points? I think at that point though I'd do it for longer than 2 minutes as well. Um, but yeah, I've been wanting. I don't know if there's a way to do this. Can you like set up point redeems to have like a. You could just put a cooldown on it though. Oh yeah. No. I mean, I'd have to have the nose on longer. Oh no, actually no. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. What was I gonna say? No. No. Yeah, you are. Yeah, I could still have it 600, but just have a longer cooldown for it. Yeah. I want to see if there's a way to just like toggle it on. Normally, just drag and drop it on. I like to see if there's a way to toggle it on with with point redeems even and stuff like that. Because that would be fun. And a little easier as well than faffing about. Though, I guess, realistically, it is kind of fun. I know it's pretty funny when I'm like, I have to, like, fucking cancel everything just to put in a fucking clown nose. Maybe it's funnier to do it like that rather than just have a notification come up or something like that, or a filter come on. My eye tracking is really weird today. But yeah, I can't spend on clowners, then I can't afford. Niagara has got you beat. Hang on, okay. Is it when you subscriptions give you more points, don't they? Right? And they give you like a modifier depending on the level of subscription, don't they? Because I think okay. There's one streamer I watch called Lucy Pyre. I have like 40,000 points saved up for her, and there's a reason why. It's because 1,000,000 points she has to redeem, which is end stream, and I want to do that. Or is that 100,000 points? It might be 100,000 actually. Anyway, enough about that. So going forward as well, how can I improve? I want to schedule things better. So scheduling streams and planning things ahead of time. It feels better to have planned something on a schedule with a goal in mind to do something than it feels to just wing it. Also, if I have a stream idea that requires some setup, I want to, I want to make myself aware that it's okay to miss a day out. If I need some more time to set things up for a stream, I want some time to. I'll probably cancel another stream to make time for it. I would rather do a stream I am proud of, and something which I think is genuinely entertaining than something I've just done because it meets the I need to stream. You know what I mean? I feel better for it. I'm gonna lurk for a little bit because I'm gonna go and study for a bit. No worries, Thorn. Hope you have a good time. I do. Also, I know you're gonna be lurking, but I do hope you get better as well soon. We're almost done with the PowerPoint anyway. Actually, as well. I think this is. There's only one more slide going forward. Yeah. TYMIG. No worries, my guy. But yeah, I want to plan ahead more. I do feel better when I plan a stream and I do that. Hell, I planned this out. I planned this stream out, and I'm feeling better for doing that. Yeah, and that's not easy to do when you're not doing it as a job. You're not doing it full time. I do have full time work already, but yeah, it is nice to be able to plan out. I feel better for it. I feel proud of the end product in the end. So yeah, that's what I want to do that more. Quality over quantity. Because I will feel better doing a stream that I'm proud of and that I personally thought was fulfilling as well, and I think that will show off in the work as well. I think I'll be better. I think I'll be more entertaining, as a result of that. When I'm in a happier state of mind to do things. Rather than just do it because it's easy. I don't know if anyone noticed, but that's what happened a lot of the time. A couple of months ago, we're in Cat Quest today, I guess. I wasn't super enthralled. There's just did it because okay, but yeah, I just want to be more consistent as well with uploading videos, and also just like not be afraid of workshopping ideas, right? So like before posting them, so like listen, like I've talked to people with the other ones, they're whatever, The first one was funny, but the other videos you put out are kind of whatever. And I'm like, you know what, that's fair. I think it's important to workshop them because they will more than likely, they will likely more often than not be terrible, be completely bad. They will not be good. That's okay though. That is okay for them to not be good. Forget about them and move on to a next one. And yeah, as a follow-on from this, maybe consider how to make streams into videos and plan streams with that in mind, which is something I have planned going forward. I do have some. I'm actually going to go over some stream ideas, which maybe I should, what do you think? Should I give away some streams I'm planning in the future or not? What do you guys think? I actually do have a collab coming up on Tuesday, which I'm going to talk about in a bit later. Maybe not today on Discord even, but yeah. Yeah, just like plan ahead more of a YouTube, be more consistent with uploads, and be okay to just scrap ideas if they're not working. Yeah. I think that would help me improve my streaming and videos. If anyone has any suggestions, by the way, for any of these things about how to improve, I would be very grateful to hear it. I'm always up for these kind of things. Feel free to just put it in the Discord. I'm very, very much down for it. And, you know, be honest. I don't want to be like, oh, man, I just watch you anyway. Oh, my mouse is here. Whoa! Where'd it go? Whoa! Yeah, no, I appreciate the honesty about it. So, yeah. And here are just a few things I want to do going forward. So, I want to get some new equipment and assets. I want to get an XLR mic because it's better for recording things. I want an audio interface. I want some new backdrops because I've been using the same like terrible image for ages now. And I want to change it up. One thing I actually have already done, which I had on this list, because this is based on a document I wrote a while ago. I set up stream elements for things like goals and donations. So now, if anyone is generous enough, if you would like, you can always send a donation on Streamlab, on Stream Elements. There is a description. There should be a link to it down in the About section. So yeah, that's there if you'd like. I want to learn how to edit my own videos, which I've already started doing actually. I've been relying on my moderator Buster for doing a lot of these kind of things lately. And for the past several months, and I don't think it's feasible all the time. So I want to, and it also just a good skill to learn. So I want to just edit my own, learn to edit my own videos going forward as well. I want to do some streams on YouTube just to try it out. You know, I know they recently introduced audio, dual casting on Twitch. I don't think my internet's good enough for that. But you know, trying it out on YouTube might be good. Maybe do some like reading streams. I've been thinking of doing like I think I've mentioned this before. I want to do like a Honkai Star Rail stream where I read through all the lore, the in-game lore. Yeah, I mentioned before about getting like too caught up in the numbers and everything like that, right? I think I want to at least hit my current follower goal. I don't even know what that is though. Actually, the thing is, it's like, should I care? How much should I care about it? Don't care about it too much, but also maybe get rid of it altogether. I'm not sure. Again, this is something I'd like people's opinions on. Whether you think it's worth having a follower goal for this or not. One thing I do want to do though is, if not using Twitter, I want to force myself to interact on Discord more because I am not very good at it. But I need to force myself to be good at it, right? And like, you know, do things like organize community things, like events, like game nights, or things like that, or films. Get people involved, have a welcoming community. Like, hey, yeah, we'll just chill out here, and if you want to, you can have a nice time. Also, I just want to, you know, get to know more streamers, reach out to more people, you know, build a network, and you know, networks are helpful to help you grow, but also just to help you get friends. Because, you know, as I put here, by golly, do I need some friends. You know, it sure would be nice. It sure would be nice to have some more friends, because I have barely any friends. I'm very lonely as a person. Oh God, please help me. But yeah, that's all I've got for that. And yeah, thank you for listening. Yeah, that was that. Let's get rid of that now. Oh, wrong one. Where am I? There we go. Righto, yeah. So that was my presentation. I do hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh, whoa. What am I doing? Let's go back to here. Yeah. I don't think I have much more to say today. Honestly, I'm very hungry now, and my throat's quite dry because I ran out of water. Um, Actually, no, yeah, I should say. So I am gonna post a actual schedule later on. I do have a lot of no, I'll give away some. I do have a lot of stream ideas planned in the future, which are unique and interesting and fun. Um, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot of them. For one, as I said, I want to do more games which play into doing more acting based stuff. And honestly, when I was playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as well, I had a great time playing Mystery Dungeon. I liked being able to voice the characters, give them silly voices, give them cool voices, funny voices, whatever. So I'm going to be doing all that. I want to play a lot of like Game Boy Advanced RPGs, and I'm going to be starting that with playing Golden Sun. I don't know if anyone knows Golden Sun, but that's a very, very popular game from the Game Boy Advance. A lot of people really like it. It's kind of a cult classic. And I'm going to be playing that next on stream. I think I'll be putting Cat Quest on hold for now. But yeah, I'll be playing Golden Sun to give that a go. Because yeah, I am very much looking forward to it. Yeah, so Golden Sun will be the next big game I'm playing on stream. So far it's on this coming Tuesday, but I do have a collab, collab with 3 other people which I have organized. Be proud of me. Be proud of me, please. I have organized this. I am currently still organizing it all, actually, but yeah. It's going to be a game called Pokemon or Real Animal. It's kind of self-explanatory. You need to guess whether something is a Pokemon or real animal. I have over 90 questions for this game. I doubt we'll use them all, but it's going to be a quiz show. It's going to be involving myself, Winter, because, you know, Winter is one of my besties. Going to be involving Zella Petalcliff, who I'm sure some of you might know from being in stream as well. And for the courier of C69, Ty, who's a pretty cool dude. He's a little chicken boy. But yeah, that's... I do have some other streams planned in the future as well. Again, the Genshin, the Honkai Star Rail stream. Hang on, I had a list of things I wanted to do. Hang on, what was it? I have a bunch of things I plan to do in the future going forward. Hang on. Hang on. Where's it gone? Where is it gone? Oh yeah, I want to do more singing streams. I want to improve my singing as well, which I probably should have put down on the slide. Now I think about it, but I want to do more singing streams. I want to do a karaoke stream of singing video game music. Like, because there's a lot of video games which actually do have lyrics in. A lot of music in video games that have lyrics in. So, yeah. I think that'll be fun to do. Yeah, I want to do that. Hang on, what else was there? Hang on. Where was it? Where is it? Well, I can't find where I put all my ideas. What a shame. Oh, wait, yeah. No, I was thinking, I want to have a collab with Diagnosed as well, going through different card games and stuff and what's good and bad about them. Just some other things as well. One thing which I am very excited about is a challenge run of a game I want to play. I won't say it now, but I am very excited about doing it. I'm sure you, especially Thorn, will like this because it involves using a lot of redeems and emotes. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's going to be everything for today. That's just a few ideas I've got. Oh yeah, I want to do a stream as well playing Bop It. Remember Bop It, the game? It's like not the board game, it's like a toy game. But remember Bop It? I want to do a Bop It stream. I think we still have a Bop It in my house. I'm gonna root around for it. But if not, maybe I'll buy a Bop It. Oh, and I want to do like a Tamagotchi stream because I bought a Tamagotchi for like £20 a while ago for 4 streams and I've not used it yet. I need to figure out how to do a Handcan stream. I need to ask Winter about that because she's done them before. But yeah, that's everything for today. So yeah, I do have, I'm feeling very much invigorated. I have a lot of ideas planned for stream. A lot of ideas of what I want to do on streams. So yeah, I'm just very much looking forward to it. But yeah, that's gonna be everything for today. So thank you everyone, so much for watching. Thank you for the warm welcome back. It has been very, very, very lovely to be here. But yeah, that's gonna be everything. I shall see you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Keep well, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Oh, actually, I should say as well, I'm probably going to be streaming on Sunday next. I will get a proper schedule up soon. I may be going out on Saturday. But, yeah. I'll have to see what I'm doing. Okay, no worries. Thank you very much, everyone. Do appreciate everything. The next stream shall likely be Golden Sun, actually. We'll probably be starting Golden Sun. But yeah, we'll give it a go. Alright, thanks a lot, everyone. Have a good week. Keep well. Thank you. Bye. 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 Bye-bye.